Top story this morning will be the heavy security presence in Milwaukee today for the Republican National Convention. It begins a little bit later. Former President Donald Trump will officially become the GOP nominee for president, only days after a gunman opened fire at Trump's rally in Pennsylvania, killing one and critically injuring two others.
Federal law enforcement officers are now searching for the motive of the suspect who was shot and killed by Secret Service. Sabrina Franza has more on the convention and the shooting investigation from Milwaukee.
There's a heavy security presence in Milwaukee as the Republican National Convention begins later today.
I feel pretty safe.
The U.S. Secret Service says it's keeping its security plan as is. Just 2 days after a gunman opened fire at former President Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania.
We have accounted for various security scenarios that may arise, and we are confident in the plan we have implemented.
Former President Donald Trump arrived here in Milwaukee yesterday. In a newspaper interview, he said he plans to change his speech later in the week in light of the shooting. Trump also said had he not looked away from the crowd at the moment of the shooting, he may have been killed. During an Oval Office address, President Biden said he had a brief phone conversation with Trump after the shooting.
We can't allow this violence to be normalized. You know, the political record in this country has gotten very heated. It's time to cool it down.
Authorities say the gunman, identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, was killed by a U.S. Secret Service sniper. Investigators say an AR-style rifle found near his body was purchased legally and registered to his father, and that bomb materials were found in his home and vehicle.
We had graduated with him, and it was just something I would have never seen coming.
President Biden has ordered an independent review of the incident. The FBI is investigating the shooting as an assassination attempt and potential domestic terrorism.
That was Sabrina Franza reporting. The FBI is treating the investigation as an assassination attempt.
Yeah, this is not the first attempted assassination or assassination of a U.S. president. 4 American presidents and 1 candidate have been killed, starting with Abraham Lincoln, 1865. President John F. Kennedy was shot and killed in Dallas in 1963.
His brother Robert F. Kennedy was shot and killed while campaigning for president in 1968. Meanwhile, 6 American presidents, which now includes former President Trump, and 1 candidate have survived an attack to end their life. Well, this morning, many of our local state leaders are reacting to the news. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders posted a photo of the former president raising his fist, saying in part, "President Trump won't be stopped. America can't be broken." Former Governor Asa Hutchinson also posted on X, saying in part, "The assassination attempt on former President Trump is an attack on democracy."
Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt added, "We can't tolerate attempts to thwart democracy with political violence." And the list goes on of representatives from both sides of the aisle condemning this political violence.